Hey guys, it's Kauri from the corner. I just wanted to talk about challenges related to being an absent father. This is gonna be touchy, but I just want to touch on a few things to help you guys out on being an absent father. Let's start with the big one. Number one, fighting with your ex. Okay, just stop it. Just stop it. There's no need to fight with your ex. If you've been divorced, if you look at your divorce paperwork, I know mine said as if it never existed. As if the time being and creating children never existed. So why are you going to fight with something that never existed? You shouldn't. You can't. It doesn't make sense. Everything will eventually end up going back to the court system. So stop fighting with your ex. Stop saying bad things about your ex. Stop talking crap about your ex, especially in front of your children. It does not make for a good social environment so that the kids can be social externally outside the home. They'll take on those involvements. They'll take on that stress and pressure. Stop fighting with your ex. Stop saying bad things about your ex. You don't have to talk bad about your ex. My ex did some cruel things to me. However, I don't say, oh, she was a bad person and she was this, or she was a liar. I might say she was deceptive because I want to learn how to speak better about my ex. Just stop those things, okay? And it'll help you. Trust me, it will help you deal with your children better. The next one. Oh my goodness. You feel like your children don't want to talk to you. They don't want to be involved with you. They don't want to be around you. Well, they don't. I mean, they've been trained not to. They've been programmed to not be around you because you were an absent father. Things broke up between you and the mother. So this breaking up of the home, why would I want to talk to you if you've been separated for so long? Now, I'm just keeping it real with the absent fathers. I was an absent father. But I have my children back. I'm still working on my children. Still to this day, no matter how much you see about me, no matter what I've done, no matter where I've done it, I still progress towards being a better father because I was absent. Okay? Now, with your children, I call it the ice pick method. Little ice pick, you gotta just keep cracking. Start with simple things. Wait, I'm sorry. I just stepped ahead of myself. Start with the major thing. Get yourself better. Okay? 9 times out of 10, when you're outside of a relationship, a marriage, or things of that nature, you usually have leadership issues. You have leadership issues. You have ego issues. You have you don't have moralistic fiber value, and your knowledge is usually low. I'm just calling it out. You wonder why your children won't talk to you. You wonder why because they haven't seen anything they want to talk to. I know that stung. Sorry, got a little sinuses from the allergies, but I know that stung. Think about it. When you get angry, or we get angry as the absent father, there are many people who we don't want to talk to and don't. Do you think children aren't the same way? You have to slowly ice pick at these children. But you also, you have to really change who you are, or the children won't believe. They're going to keep wondering, who are they talking to? They're thinking they're talking to the same absent father, the same low-budget dude that's not about crap. That is a challenge for us. So men, what I ask you to do, what I did with my daughters, you just simply start. First, you have to start on yourself. Build a better man. And once you have a better man, even during that process, start communicating with your children slowly. I had on one of our on the men's mental health awareness challenge, we had a child that the only way they communicated with their father was through text, and they were afraid. Well, it's okay. If that's the only way your child wants to communicate, start there and work your way up. And then answer these children's questions truthfully. They're going to ask you about what you did to their mother. They're going to ask you, what did you do in your life? They're going to ask you, why did you... Don't blame the mother. Don't blame your job. Don't blame anything. Own it. Tell your children what you did. I told my children, hey, I wasn't a good father. I didn't do the things I needed to do to be a great father. I didn't even do the things I needed to do to be a good father most of the time. I had to become that, and I am still becoming a good father. That is my goal, to be a great father by introducing myself to the world as something that my children can be proud of as a father. My children didn't talk to me either, but now they call me and say they love me. It's a beautiful thing. Change who you are, and it'll give your children something to look forward to and something to believe in. The other thing you have, the challenges related to being an absent father: low resources. You don't have the money to support these certain things that you want to overbuy. You think you want to buy your children. You can't buy your children. You can't buy your children. Ever. You can't buy your children. You gain your children. And they actually gain a father. Okay? You have to do the things that it takes outside of money. The communication. You have to show your children a different person. Stop thinking you can buy these kids. They're past that point. They'll use you for that. All right? And then the men with low resources, I'm going to tell you this as well. Take a look at your finance structure. Take a look at what you're spending money on. A lot of times we're not spending money on our children. We're spending money trying to get a woman. Insane. Invest in your children and you'll get an investment back. It's just like anything else. So look at your finances, take a gander, and you may have to take a job that you don't want to take, do the things that you don't want to do. You may have to drop back on the cable bill or stop going out buying the frappuccinos, all those little different things. You may have to stop doing extra things you're doing and put that towards the kids and make it a pleasurable environment, or save for the children, or build yourself with those resources. I'm telling you, a lot of times we think our resources are low, but they're just mismanaged funds. Okay? The other thing, another challenge related to an absent father is stress of the future. You don't see a future with yourself. You don't see a future with your kids. You don't see a future outcome. It's just painful. Well, I'm here to tell you, look at me. I am your future. I am a changed man. I am a fixed man that is trying to show you that this can happen. You can have your children. You can have a relationship with other people. People will want to be around you. You can be different. Don't stress about the future. Change your future. Look at the future and say, I'm not going to be that dad I was. I'm going to be the dad I am. I am a good person. I am this. But people don't know you as that, so you have to change it. Believe it. And own who you are. Your children are watching. They love you. You just don't love yourself enough to push and drive forward and endure the bullcrap that you put in front of yourself to get you here. So just take those 4 things that I've just given you. Fight through it. Endure. Endure this time that your kids, endure this struggle, and you'll make it out. That's all you need. Believe that.